Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create Shopify customers for ThriveCart Purchase. Suppose you want that whenever a new product is purchased in your ThriveCart account, automatically the person who have made the purchase in ThriveCart should be added in the form of a customer in your Shopify also. So how you are going to do that process automatically and effortlessly? That you can do by connecting ThriveCart with Shopify. But because they do not have any kind of native integration between them, therefore we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software in order to connect both of them. Now what we are going to do, we have ThriveCart in our trigger and Shopify in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new product will be purchased in ThriveCart, automatically the person who have made the purchase will be added in the form of a customer in Shopify. And to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically create customers in Shopify by using the details of product purchase in ThriveCart. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create this workflow, we have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect. When we do that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it will take only 2 minutes. Also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. As I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. And this is the all app section of Pabbly. Here we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And this will take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So here we can find all the workflows which we have created on this dashboard. And to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. So let's click on it. And here we can find that a dialog box has appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide this workflow a suitable name. So let's give it a random name. Let's say I'm giving it as... So because this is the motive of our workflow, so I have given this name only. You can give any name to your workflow according to your choice. Now after giving the name, let's click on create. And here when we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. So what are these windows? These are trigger and action. Trigger and actions are the basic concepts and the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. The trigger is the very first step of every workflow, and it says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means action follows exactly what the trigger says. For example, if we are taking ThriveCart in our trigger and Shopify in our action, so whenever a new product will be purchased in ThriveCart, which we will select in our trigger event, automatically by using the order details, a new customer will be added in Shopify. So here our action is following exactly what the trigger says. That means action is always the response towards our trigger. Okay, so after understanding trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we have to select our trigger application, which is going to be ThriveCart. So let's select it. And now in our trigger event, we will select product purchase, because we want that whenever a new product will be purchased in ThriveCart, then the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect and the workflow will trigger. Okay, so it is written trigger when a product is purchased. Okay, now let's select it. Click on connect. And from the given options, we will select add new connection in order to create a new connection with ThriveCart. Okay, so here we have to enter a token. From where we are going to find that token? For that, we have to go on our ThriveCart account, and from API and webhooks, we will find that. So let me take you to my ThriveCart account, and here this is the product section of ThriveCart. Now we have to go on the profile section from top right corner, and under that we can find the option of settings. So we will go on settings, and from the given options, we have to select API and webhooks. After selecting it, we can find the option of API key. So let's click on view settings. And here, in order to generate a new API key, we have to click on this create API key button. So let's click on it. And now we have to give a name to this API key. So I will give a random name. Let's say Shopify customers. Okay. And after giving the name, let's click on create API key. So here our API key is ready. We will copy it and then we will paste it over here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, click on save. And our ThriveCart account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Here, after making the connection, we have to enter two details, product and product status. So the product status is already entered as test mode, because I am going to work in test mode here. Now we will enter the product. Okay, so for that I will again take you to my ThriveCart account, and we will go on the product sections. And here we can find the list of all the products which are there in our ThriveCart account. So I am going to use this course Advanced PHP in order to show you how the order is created. So we will select Advanced PHP in Pabbly Connect from the drop down, and here it is given Advanced PHP. We have selected it and the product status is already there, test mode. Okay. So after entering the details, let's click on save and send test request. And we can find that it is showing waiting for response. Once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, then do a test submission or record in the application in order to capture the response here. So that means we have to do a test submission by placing our order in ThriveCart by making a test purchase in order to capture the response here. Okay, so let us again go on ThriveCart, and here I'm going to purchase this Advanced PHP course in test mode in order to show you the response. Okay, so we will click on get URL. And we can find the URL of the checkout page. So we will copy this URL and we will open it in a new tab. Okay. So here, this is the checkout page of Advanced PHP course. Now we are going to enter the details of the customer in order to make the payment. First of all, let us enter the first name, which is going to be, let's say, Smart. And in the last name, I'm going to enter customer, let's say. Okay, so the name is Smart Customer. I am going to enter a dummy email, smart345@pabblytudes.com, just a random email. We will enter a random phone number also. Okay, address, city, state, and a pin code. Okay, so we have entered random details in this contact information. We will click on continue. And here we have to enter the details of our card. So because I'm working in test mode, so I have test card details. I'm going to copy that card number and I will paste it over here. And we will enter a random expiry date also and a random CVV. Okay, click on complete order. And our order is placed. Okay, so now we will go back on Pabbly Connect, and here you can find that the response is received along with all the details of the customer and the product which is recently purchased in ThriveCart. Okay, now by using the same details, we are going to create a new customer in Shopify. Okay, so for that, let's move on to our action step, and now we will select our action application, which will be Shopify. Let's select it. And in our action event, we will select create customer because we want to create a new customer as soon as we have received the response from ThriveCart. Okay, now let's click on connect, and we will select add new connection to build a new connection with Shopify. And here we have to enter two details, admin API access token and subdomain. Okay, so it is written enter your Shopify stored subdomain. For example, if your URL is this, then your subdomain will be this. Okay, so in our URL before myshopify.com, this name will be our subdomain. Okay, so let me take you to my Shopify store, and this is my Shopify store, and from the top we can find the URL is also given over here. So before myshopify.com, this is my subdomain. We will simply copy it and then we will paste it over here. Now we will move towards API access token. Okay, so in order to generate API access token in Shopify, we have to create a new app there. Okay, so the instructions for generating the API access token is also given over here. Now I will tell you exactly what we are supposed to. First of all, I'll take you to my Shopify account. So this is the Shopify account, and here this is the dashboard of Shopify. Okay, after coming on it, we will go on settings section from left side, and here we can find the option of apps and sales channels. So let us select it, and now we have to go on the section developer apps. Okay, and here we have to click on this button, create an app, and now we have to enter a name for this application. So I'm going to enter a random name, let's say ThriveCart Purchase. I have given the name. Now we will click on create app. So our app is ready. Now we will go on configuration because we have to set configuration for this new app. And here we have to go on admin API integrations. Okay, so let's click on configure. And now we have to search for customers. Okay, and now we have to check both these boxes, write customers and read customers, because we are giving the right to manage our customers, delete our customers, write or read our customers here. Okay, so we have selected both these boxes. Now we will click on save, and our configuration is saved. Now we will go on API credentials, and here it is saying install the app. So let's install this app which we have recently created. Click on install, and the app is installed, and also we can find our API access token is given over here. So let's click on reveal token once, and then we will copy this token from here, okay, and simply we will paste it here in the place of API access token. Done. Click on save, and our Shopify account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so exactly in the same manner you have to generate your API access token. Now we will move further and we have to enter the details of our new customer which is going to be added in Shopify. Okay, so first of all it is asking us for the first name. We have received all the details of this customer from ThriveCart response, so we are going to use the same response here by mapping the data. So we will select our previous step, that is ThriveCart, like this, and we will search for the first name here. We can either scroll down to search or we can search from the search bar also. So let us type first name here and it is given. So we will select it and it is mapped. So why we are mapping the data instead of entering them manually one by one? Because we want that whenever a new response is captured through ThriveCart and Pabbly Connect, automatically these fields should be replaced with the new details of a new customer. But if we will enter the data manually, then it will become static and it will not change with every new response. Then the workflow will get stuck. Okay, so in order to automate the entire process smoothly, we use mapping, and mapping is very important step of this workflow. Now it is asking us for the last name. So in the same manner, we will map the last name also. We will select, we will type last name, and here we can find the response of last name. We have mapped it. Email address, the email is given over here, it is mapped. Phone number, let us search for contact, and here is the contact number of the customer. Address, let us search for address, so the address is given over here. We have not received any address too, so I am ignoring it because it is optional. We will come on city. So here the city is also given as Bhopal. We have mapped it. State, Madhya Pradesh. We have not received the province code, and the next is country. So we will also enter the country. The country code is given over here. Let's map it. And I think this much detail is okay for creating a new customer. Okay, I am ignoring some of the details because they are not mandatory. You can definitely add them. Now let's click on save and send test request. And here we have received the response along with a new customer ID for this particular customer, which is recently created and added in Shopify account. Okay, so let's go and check on Shopify also. We will go back. And here, after coming on the dashboard of Shopify, we will go on the customer section from the left side. And yes, we can find that a new customer is created over here with the name as Smart Customer, and the location is also given over here. That means our workflow is perfectly successful. Now we will do one more. We will make a purchase of advanced PHP course again in ThriveCart. So let us again go on this checkout page by copying this URL, and we will paste it over here. And I will again enter the contact information, random details. Okay, this. Okay, so I have entered all the information. Click on continue. I will again enter the dummy card details. Click on complete order. And our order is completed. So let's go on Shopify and we will check whether a new customer is created there or not again. Okay, so let's refresh this page. And yes, again a new customer is created over here. So this means as soon as a product is purchased in ThriveCart, which we have selected for advanced PHP course, automatically by using the same details, a new customer is created in Shopify. That means our workflow is perfectly successful and we have completed all the steps of integration between ThriveCart and Shopify. Okay, so let's go and summarize what we have done in this workflow by coming again on Pabbly Connect. So here we have taken just two simple steps. Trigger and action. In trigger we have taken ThriveCart, and in action we have taken Shopify, and we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a product will be purchased in ThriveCart, automatically by using the details of the person who have made the payment, a new customer will be created in Shopify. Okay, so this was the full workflow, and these are the steps which we have to follow in order to integrate both these applications. Now this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.